Muslim says he expects the economy to grow at or above potential in 2026.
No, Chuck, that was just a back test of point of control. Not going back up. Got out of that one. Break even. Better on the first touch.
Michael, that's not a composite. That's a volume profile anchored to the news candle.
Whoosh. ES to monthly upper band, went right through the weekly VWAP. Now at the pivot point, we're at lower band. I'm going to give it a stab here. Will it keep selling, or are we going to get the whoosh? Give me a whoosh.
I'd like to buy here,
Right
I think.
off the monthly band.
This is a
long from 908.25.
906.5. I'm worried that this is just gonna flush hard, but
weekly VWAP and monthly upper band right there. I'm gonna let this one, give this some room to breathe.
Says, I supported the
Go.
but because I saw slightly higher.
We got that low volume node above us though.
Yep. Still like it.
Value area low on the session though.
Muslim says the risk of inflation persistence is still with us.
Pivot point at 870.
Trying to be patient. Long at 7.25. There we go. Come on. Let's get a real bounce. Let's get a man's bounce here.
Get on up. Get on up.
There we go. Beautiful. Nice trade. That is A plus. Another A pluser.
Come on, work it. Work it to the upside. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, I'm up 310 in the cash account now, trading just a couple of micros, 2 and 3 micros cash account. Jimmy says spooky. Yeah, these setups work. I mean, we trade them every day. They materialize. Do they all work? No, but a lot of them sure do. Let's keep trading the setups. I don't need confirmation. It's too fast. By the time I'm waiting for confirmation, trade's over. Right? Maybe at that point it continues. Maybe it doesn't. Doesn't matter. So this would be a price discovery continuation short on the volume profile here. Let's see if it returns to value or this is a PDC pullback to the downside. Well, we have a lot of things happening here. We just bounced off a higher time frame level as well. So hard to say what we're going to do here.
I'd like it to keep going. That'd be nice. There we go. I'm up 400.
Look at that bounce. Woof.
Oh, that was textbook. Come on, keep going.
Chuck is getting greedy. I'm looking for the short.
Muslim says policy is well positioned to balance risks on both sides.
This is usually my sign. Short at 43 3/4.
I'm out at 25 points. Well, ES decided to go up and tap the lower band and do a PDC short. And then Q went ahead and bounced right off the VWAP.
Look at that. We both won on that trade. He held from here to here. I bought, sold, shorted, sold, bought. Covered. I took 2 trades. He took 1. Maybe we even netted the same. Who knows?
Maybe. Well, it was $250 with 5 micros.
How many points, I guess?
Materializing job market risks or faster forward inflation might make more cuts appropriate.
Look at that back test of 40.
Look at that equity curve.
Straight up.
Who likes
It's a nice
that?
one.
And that's 29 trades.
Come on, ES. Hold the weekly VWAP.
Hey, Donald, I don't hate that idea. If you had a good morning, lock it up. Lock it up. Enjoy it. Take the stress off. Or switch to a cheap ass Apex account. That works as well.
There you go.
Nice, Anthony.
Oh, don't do that to me.
US stocks system clients, S&P 500 down 0.2%, the Dow down 0.6%, and the Nasdaq down 0.1%.
Hold it, ES. Hold it.
And Muslim says unemployment rate is right around the neutral. Muslim says unemployment rate is around neutral. Unemployment right now.
Absorb it. Let's go.
Well, if you're new to the stream, welcome. We've been having a good morning so far. To our new members, great to have you.
Says the last labor market report from Reed was a good one.
And in today, Amy, we're looking at the news candle VWAP as well. Just to add another thing to make it more complicated for you. Just to make sure everybody's properly confused. You get used to it after you trade it for a while. There is a method to the madness. Yes, going straight down. There hasn't been a green 5-minute candle since the open. And in fact, NQ's only had 2 5-minute candles that have been green since the open. I'll be right back.
Let's hold this. Let's hold this.
Muslim says the economy is pretty robust and expects a full potential growth.
Hang in there. Breathe. Breathe. Let's go.
Now Muslim says I still see risk inflation in
Guess who's long?
more persistent than expected.
Come on. Get some
Japanese
legs.
index got to a session low. Muslim says goods and housing inflation should ease over the year.
My target is back up to VWAP. Lower band to VWAP. Let's go. Here it goes. Come on.
No, that got sold into pretty hard right there.
Yeah, it did. I don't want to bail on this.
Muslim says it is unadvisable to have a combinative policy.
Get on up. Get on up. Oh man, it did. It sold hard. Come on, Delta. Show me some green.
That's holding. The bears don't want this thing going up.
I don't like this price action.
Like I
Hold the
said,
monthly band.
there hasn't been a green 5-minute candle since the open.
I'm not in a good spot right now.
That's not exactly the longing environment.
Value area low, lower band, monthly upper band with weekly VWAP. I know we already hit that once.
We bounced hard off of it. And then we bounced a little bit off of it. Third time, we're not going to bounce off of it. Maybe we do. I don't know.
Fight. Fight, fight, fight. Oh, did I really do that? What happened?
Everything's going down hard.
Yeah, but why did my trade come off?
You get liquidated?
Somehow.
Chuck's risk manager stepped into his account.
Daily loss limit. $500. Boo. Guess I can change that, can't I?
If you're not locked out, I guess you can.
Well, it's on Tradeovate. So Tradeovate doesn't have those nifty
Yeah.
X.
I suggest not trying to long this. We had the good long already.
It's gonna hold.
Fed's Muslim says I'm hopeful that the US is in a higher.
My hopium pipe says it's gonna hold.
There it goes.
Hang on.
I might try and get short
Yeah,
for the
I told
return
you
to
so.
value.
That's the idea.
Short 95 and a quarter.
That
go.
price action did look like
Come
a
on.
failure.
Assumptions above productivity.
You got to hold it here. They're not making it easy. They keep squeezing it up. It's not going straight down. I mean, on the higher time frames, it's going straight down. Again, still no 5-minute. Oh, we did have a little bit of a green candle there. It's more of a doji than a green candle.
But Delta is way down. They're selling harder than they're buying.
Oh yeah. Who's buying it? The Chucks of the world.
Yep. NES has been nothing but ES has been nothing but price discovery to the downside off of the RTH. Since 9:44.
There goes. Come on.
Silly rabbit.
Maybe you guys will take my advice one day.
I'm gonna stab it at 865.
This is not the
12
time
minutes
nor
till
the
we get my
place
beat.
for longs.
Decline to a session low, down 3.3%.
It's the FCT, the fade chuck trade. I mean, 870 is the bottom of the distribution from the session volume profile.
Oof. Accelerating now. Down she goes. There's momentum to the sell side here.
Whoop. Whoop. Long from 870.
You're still trying to buy it.
I am. I've got a pivot point right there. I've got key level at 865. Free trade, scratch.
Says companies are expressing cautious optimism about economic outlook. Consumption resilience.
The better trade is the short of the micro pullbacks in this environment.
It was the bottom of the big overnight distribution too.
Yeah. Well,
there it goes.
still looking for the short.
900.
Just short in the micro pullbacks. It's got me up over 400 in the cash account.
So you're saying look for a short. Which button is that?
You do have some supporters, Chuck. LJ was with you.
ES came to 69.90. NQ to 865. Those are levels that have played out recently. Got this composite low volume node at 845.
Muslim says the Fed is committed to returning inflation to 2%.
There's a composite down here. This is also yesterday's value area low. But this hourly candle is nasty. This thing. I'd like to see some structure build before I go long.
Chuck, you got to mind your anchored VWAPs. There's a clear sell at 958. Right at that VWAP, or right at VWAP when it pulled back in.
I took that one.
Clear sell.
I took that one. This one right
Yeah.
up here. 1004
Yep, the
ish.
VWAP.
Yep, I took that one.
Yep, the VWAP scalp short.
I'm pretty sure I called that one out. That was the one that you took long down here. I closed it. You rode it all the way up here, and then I shorted when you were like, keep going, keep going. I was like, oh, that's my sign to short it. And then it went down.
Got that all-time high bug in me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Right off 845. Right off that composite low volume node. 15 points. That's true.
It is true. Look at the 5-minute chart on ES.
Yep, I see it. It's right here in front of me. Red, red, red.
Nothing but red.
So the weekly lower band on ES is at 69.8350, and we're at 69.90 right now.
This thing is accelerating. I don't exactly like the PDC short location quite yet, but by the time we get it, it might change. I'd like it to be below 900. Oh, on this chart it is. On this chart it's not. Oh, this is the RTH. That's why. Yeah, I think the RTH, the PDC short looks good. Logger.
It's no wonder that pullback to 870 just now.
Just got to be careful the short squeeze.
All right, Jimmy, go take care of some business.
All right, Jimmy. For now.
For now.
That was a small bounce. There it goes. Got to watch the anemic bounces, guys. Who watched my video yesterday on the anemic bounce? All right, we're coming down to weekly lower band down here. Low 800. That I will buy. Will we get there?
There's that 800 level again.
Yep, it was a YouTube short. It was a short I posted yesterday on the anemic bounce. Oof. Come on, push. Push it down so I can get in at a good price. This might be my last trade.
ES is closer to the weekly lower band.
Okay, good to know.
It also has a composite low volume node below at 69.81. Silly rabbit.
Still weak. Every attempt at buying has failed.
Issues around housing affordability and supply and mortgage interest rate.
That got sold in too hard. That back test of that composite.
Oh, these selling days.
Yeah, Chuck's arch nemesis. What was your class about last night?
Don't do this to me. Trend days, how not to get run over by a trend day. And that's why I'm saying, oh man, I didn't even look at, I mean, it's literally what I talked about last night is here on my chart. It's just inverted. So
Chuck can take it, and
somebody
so
gave
can
me that
I.
suggestion.
So
Yeah. I should watch my class. It's a great example of how not to hit the $500 loss target on your on your eval.
all right, here we come. Coming on down. Low 800s.
Thank you, Crypto Penguin. All right. ES at weekly lower band. Oh, did they front run it?
I don't know. I'm long down at 12 and a quarter.
2 ticks off the bottom.
Yep, pretty awesome entry, if you ask me. Let's see if this takes me to my profit target for the day. I was waiting for that trade. Come on. Come on. Nice. Look at that, guys. Almost
25 points.
to the tick on that. Look at this. Crazy. So I'm on the DOM, Simon, right? I get the impulse move down. I just get in on the limit, and I'm going to scale in. I got filled a couple. I didn't get filled all of them, but I got a piece. See my orders.
The Nasdaq 100 reaches a session low, down 0.5%.
Oh, Julie.
Nailed it. Simon, I almost always front run big levels. Almost always. I don't know that it's going to reach. I'm not going to miss the trade because I fought it over 2 ticks. Doesn't matter that much.
Muslim says Fed wisdom says quantitative easing is about removing duration. Bill purchases right now are being very short term.
Making it through the composite low volume node.
On what?
On NQ. Right there at 845. Ran into resistance at least.
Wow, this is trading micros, guys. I did real well today. Really happy with it. I'm at 477. Trading micros obviously has my commissions much higher, $70 in commissions, but that's the cost of doing business. Look at this equity curve. Starting at 931, I took my first trade. Zoop. This is the cash account. Trading micros. Number of winning trades, 44. Number of losing trades, 9. Average winning trade, $46. Oh no, $14. Average losing trade, $9. Win rate, 81%.
Okay, not advocating for credit card.
The average win to loss, about 1.5. This is my stats to a T. Generally where I fall in, guys. I'm looking at 70 to 75% win rate with a 0.8 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. I don't do that hard or set beforehand. I trade the way I trade, and that's generally where it falls. I performed at the top end today. So everybody likes to see this. This is everybody's favorite part, but I like to get paid, right? So the money I made today, we withdraw $477.80. That will be in my bank account later today. Same day profits in the bank. And I don't show that, guys, to brag or to entertain. It's to show you that it's possible. And I wasn't stressed at any point. Just followed my trades, waited for good setups. Traded small size today, so that was especially low stress for me. And we made it happen. In less than an hour. Less than an hour of trading micros.
All right, ES back to lower band. And the pivot point, right at the same spot. It's below the monthly upper band on ES. That's a good one. 2 MES short.
Now, this was a decent sized rotation to the downside, guys, but you got to zoom out. Right? We're still in a, this is not all that significant. We've had candles like this, hourly candles like this all week. This is nothing. This is the way NQ moves. Does it all the time. This is nothing significant. This is not a significant sell-off. It's not a significant anything. This is just a rotation right now.
Yeah, I'm in it, Jake.
It's 44 micros, Michael. And since I execute 1 micro at a time, it doesn't really know how many trades I've actually taken. Maybe I took a fair shot of trades. I probably took like 10 trades at least. And look at that. We called that long spot, guys. Anybody that took it, I called it in advance. I was waiting for it. Who took it? If you took this weekly lower band long, put a W in the chat. Right. Shit. A lot of you guys took that trade. Nice. That's awesome. Excellent trade, guys. Wonderful. Love to see it.
Yes, back to weekly upper band. And Q coming up to
Yeah, stupid work. Look at that. Ooh, look at that PDC short logger. Oh, you were waiting for
right
that
back.
one. Hopefully you took it. That was 20 points in less than 10 seconds. Beautiful. And that, guys, is another textbook VWAP Wave setup. Some days it just follows it to the T, man. Today's one of those days. Beautiful. RSI giving good, a little bit of a wick back into value here, but it lined up nicely. Wild. We're going to test that IB low again. I suspect we will. I think you might get a good scalp off at Juan. No. A lot of people took it on YouTube too, even though it's delayed. Probably helped that I gave a heads up on it. That was a nice short, Ryan. Good job. Textbook. Textbook long, higher time frame fade value or extreme out of the advanced playbook. Textbook price discovery continuation short off the Globex lower band. Yeah, Tony, nice trade. Beautiful. Well, Lorenzo, you learned stuff, there's plenty of good principles within ICT that are good to know for the market in general. Now, is it an effective trading system? I think people need to bring their own to the table to make that happen. But so I wouldn't say it's 100% waste, and maybe it laid the foundation and the framework for you to show up here. So it did its job. Well, there's naturally going to be size down at the bottom here. And they just sold right into it. All right, Vilsey. Oh, man, you almost got filled, Potato. Oh, well.
Great.
I'm going to get rid of this news candle VWAP. I'm also going to get rid of these. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. All right, cleaned it up a little bit there. Look at all these setups. Oof. Yep. See you tonight. I'll be on at 7 p.m. for the Asia session. Potato, there's no finite answer to that. It's all discretionary. It's a skill that you learn through practice and experience. You got to earn it with screen time and practice. Then you'll have a feeling for how much is too much or how much is just right. And you're not always going to be right, but it's based on skill. It's a skill. Everybody wants like, oh, it's 10 points. Yeah, it's not that easy, guys. If it were that easy, we would just program a computer to do all this for us. And I wouldn't have to trade, and I'd go sit out by the pool and I'd just print money.
ES went weekly lower band to weekly VWAP. Beautiful setups.
Only the LVNs, Marcus. I might want to know where a point of control is in any high volume node, but I don't have that on this screen. I have this on a screen back there, Marcus. So I do have an eye on it, but I can't fit everything on this one chart. That's why I have so many monitors. If I shoved all the information from all these monitors on this one chart, it would be crazy. Yeah, I have Delta right here on this screen, right above the RTH 1 minute VWAP. I have all the indexes on the 5 minute with their VWAPs and volume profiles. I have the composite behind me. I got the news stream. I got a DOM. All the things. Those are all on different monitors. I think Dave was joking, Josh. Dave jokes a lot. There it is. Yeah.
Out of ES is pushing out of the RTH lower band.
The Madonna is
Hello,
incoming.
here we go.
Certainly is incoming.
ES has so much more to go. And Q is heavier.
There it is. That's it. It's official. Madonna's in. The Madonna. It happened. There's a wick below the IB. You can see it. And so far, it's a 5-point winner.
The probability play, Russ.
No, not necessarily, Russ. It can be a 5-10 point scalp before it continues. There you go. That's a 10-point winner. Plus, there it is. 25. Big winner. Put an M in the chat if you took the Madonna. Big winner right there. Beautiful. Incredible trade. Yeah, Julie, the Madonna is the first touch of the initial balance after it's set. We expect a rejection. It's normally a scalp trade. You can take it for 5, 10, 15, 20 points usually. That was a bigger winner than I normally take, but that was beautiful. It's called the Madonna, Julie, because the initial balance was touched for the very first time.
Look at that.
Beautiful trade. I'll be right back.
Just can't seem to Taylor Swift this morning, though. Dave, that would be a shake it off. Just can't seem to shake it off. Stupid is as stupid does. When you mishandle the DOM, do a rookie mistake and click the wrong side of it, and you close your short from 67 and go when you wanted to add to it at 77 right there at the PDC, and then you end up with a loser. So you take a break, right? You walk away from the screen, remove yourself from the environment, you feed the dog, you come back, and you see your screen is all lit up in bright red because you left another order. You didn't hit cancel all or flatten all on the DOM, and so it's a little tough to shake that off, especially when you had just walked away to shake it off. So that's my present situation on an account I'm trying to resuscitate, a funded account. So press your luck. I ran into a couple whammies right in a row. No, the red IB low is going to be the red IB low at any time frame that adds up to 1 hour. Yeah. Chuck has definitely been known to have emotions to deal with. So. Right? Here we're back to the lower band. Delta turned around. We see a lot more green to it. That 867 is it's my pivot level. Look at that. ES is doing the same, challenging the NQ, went right through the pivot that had rejected before. So the next look is to see if there's a back test of 865 for yeah, of course. I mean, it has to touch there before in order to set the IB low, but it didn't touch there until 1049, Amy. Look at that. Look at that. And then you come to the realization that the whoopsie trade that you left on the DOM actually is now playing out. So woulda, coulda, shoulda. I wear the crown sometimes, that's for sure. All right, here's the pullback. We're pulling back to value area low since we cleared value area low right here at 874.50, 75.50. This RTV appears to be
The PDC potato isn't as nice after a double bottom like that. You want to see trending conditions for a PDC, so you'd want a lower low in price, and we didn't get that really. So not a very nice PDC setup. Could have been a fade value or extreme if we held this distribution, but sorry, I wasn't here to talk you guys through it.
I mean, it didn't really hesitate at all.
Yeah.
It just went for it. All right, we dig out of this 1 micro at a time.
RTA, this is monthly upper band, weekly VWAP right through it. Then we got RTH VWAP at 18.5. And then we got Globex.
ES just bounced off of the RTH VWAP, 7,002.75.
A little rejection there at the monthly upper band. Awesome, Daniel. That's a great trade. Good job.
Do we get this RTV, or is this going to be the VWAP Bounce on ES at RTH to send this thing lower? We're going to back test here. We're back testing value area low on the session volume profile. The RTH volume profile is, there we go.
Drysdale Trading Minister says there are many areas we can collaborate with China, such as battery storage and energy, which we'll explore.
Didn't get as low as I thought it would go, but definitely back tested the lower band from anchored VWAP from the high of the news candle. Back in 1 micro. Let's go. Let's
Long? Let me guess.
turn it. Yep, I'm long from 882.50. Caught it a little late. Came back and back tested value area high on the session. 1 micro. I'm up 20 points. Yeah, while you stepped away, I was describing some of my Aaron Rodgers plays this morning.
Oh, gosh. Well, when you get crushed by the defensive line coming after you every time, it's hard to drop those perfect passes like he can. He's got a great arm, man.
He does. So many fumble rooskies this morning.
The S&P 500 energy sector hits more than 13-month high, last up 2%.
ES is in a traffic jam. It's on weekly VWAP. I mean, NQ's got the same levels right there. Weekly upper band.
But
Key
now
levels and
also,
pivot.
this is, this would be a natural lower high in the overall trend from up here. Now we did take out this one, but this could be a bull trap. Right here.
Yeah, that's right, Ray. He still has that old man strength, though. Old man strength is undeniable.
It's real. Here comes JP. He said, "Did I hear old man?" Just teasing, JP. You always chime in though when we talk age.
All right.
I was lifting weights this morning.
Push and pull. Push and pull, Dave. Was it the big one, JP? I think it was one of those decade marks.
Once you're past the
I remember.
bicentennial, it's all downhill from there.
Next year's the big one. Okay. All right. ES did not clear the RTH VWAP. So we've seen this type of downslope selling off. It's almost on a 45-degree for ES. Strong recovery. We did not get the Madonna on ES. All right. How far back we going? David, you're not saying you carry your piano to all your gigs, do you?
Yep, the full Steinway on his back. That's half the
Big
show,
band.
actually.
Yeah.
Interesting to see what happens here at 900. Monthly upper band, weekly VWAP, kind of in the same spot. And this is also value area low area since the news. So if there were to be a price discovery continuation on those tools, it would be from here on the volume profile. VWAP scalp on the weekly, return to value back test on the monthly, short. Seems to be
Buyers
holding.
haven't fully been in control again.
The delta looks more like it's trying to work this level and break through it.
Yeah.
And then we'll likely go up to 920 for the Globex VWAP. We have a composite there. We have a low volume node, probably the deepest low volume node on the profile since the news candle. So that's going to be a big line in the sand right here. Right there. So
What is that price? That's 914?
it's 920 to 930 essentially.
Yeah, it's gonna pinch. It's gonna pinch between the anchored VWAP from the high and the anchored VWAP from the low.
If we can break above 900, hasn't done that yet. Or hold.
Nope.
This is still a good spot to short.
We were talking about this 890 level during yesterday's stream.
That's right. This has been a popular price point. Popular line in the sand.
ES needs to clear 7,004 in order for this to be considered kind of pulling out of a downtrend. That's our 50% level, the IB mid. Price would need to get back above the anchored VWAP from the low. I mean, we're just stitching the weekly VWAP right now. So we could sit here for a while. Weekly VWAP on both. ES is not clearing composite low volume node right at 7,002. Man, oh man. Whoosh.
It's been working it. There it goes. Does it get rejected again? They slam it back down.
That's ES at RTH VWAP right there. We're kind of at an inflection. I mean, the inflection point at 900 is also a measure of where the buyers are in control from yesterday's low. That anchored VWAP is right at 904.50. So if it's holding below that, definitely gives us sellers in control indications. They're trying to break through it. Same thing on ES. Monthly value area. I will wait and see what they do. I'm going to wait and see if I can get to the bottom of this distribution here at 872.
You know, Logger, they.
Delta still.
ICT will have you think it's the market makers who have the secret algorithm to the market, and they control everything. Nice, Dave. That's a good day.
Fantastic. Good show, Dave. Good show. Michael, the dash line at 902 is the weekly upper or the monthly upper band.
That's the monthly upper band. Yep. So I actually have to wrap up a little early today, guys. We have a meet and greet for the new Inner Circle members, the new cohort. They're going to have a chance to get to meet one another and hop on video and discuss their backgrounds. So that'll be a nice little meeting. Then I have some appointments this afternoon. I will be live at 7 p.m. this evening for the Asia stream. We'll be watching gold, silver, and the indexes to see what type of action we get this evening. For anybody who wants to join that, that's going to be at 7 p.m. New York time. Hey Tony, yeah, we had a great morning, Tony. Look at my chart. Look at those setups. Textbook setups. Textbook, and this was the Madonna right here. Madonna.
The Madonna fade of the weekly lower band. Beautiful.
Why don't we do a little trader check-in? You got some good trades on our stream this morning. Trading the VWAP Wave System. Put a big old W in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Tony killing it. Putting up big numbers. Still battling that 900 level, isn't it?
Russ, those failed breakdowns are tough to fight against.
They are. Luckily, it was only about 1/3 of it. That's good. That's a little, I would, after you give back 1/3 of your profits, that could be a sign to shut it down. You don't have to give back all of your profits, and you don't have to get it back either. That's up to you. Where's your discipline lay?
I want a do-over.
All right, guys. So if you want to keep trading, head on over to the live chat rooms. I'll give you guys a link here in the chat. You guys can share your mic, share your screens. Nice perk of the premium Discord. Collaborate with each other, call the market, look for setups, chat across different markets. So that's a great place for you guys to go if you want to keep practicing or even go into a simulator, start a new combine, keep things low risk. And we'll be back at it tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the premium Discord, 10 a.m. on the delayed YouTube stream. And what else can I tell you guys? We'll be live tonight, 7 p.m. Chuck's got another class tomorrow at 7 p.m. We got stuff going on every single day. And we have big news for our European and London session traders coming up later this week. We may or may not be launching a London trading stream a couple of days a week. So look forward to that for any of you that are up at 3 o'clock in the morning, New York time to trade. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Manage your risk, stay sharp, and I'll either see you this evening or tomorrow morning. Have a great day, guys. Thanks, Chuck.
All right. See you guys.